Hey yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's my under the goat guys. I'll be doing the market breakdown for you guys. So, as you know, most of you, when I start analyzing, I start on the DXY. So now we have to focus on the current structure. Okay, we have the higher height and we have the lower low of the structure, and we have an important level which is there. So again, guys, I see another level which is here, but then you don't have to put a lot of those things. So from the weekly, we're gonna go to the daily. So okay, this is how the daily looks like. But then like price has to like always respect the previous structure. So you could see this was a what? This was a nice uptrend. And like price has been respecting everything that's happening in this formation or this chart. If you could check, price was moving in this way, which is the basics. Like everybody knows how price moves, impulse correction, impulse correction. And remember, guys, the level that you see here, this is the weekly target that we might reach. So again, we're gonna have something like that, which is here, the thing. You can push it to that level, it's not a problem. And again, we have this one here. You see, guys. So you could see now we have two similar things. And this pattern before it was like this and it played out. So if I were to like take the bar pattern on the impulse of that pattern, which is from here going up, and like I were to put it here, so it means like it's a perfect dot, it's a perfect structure on this one. So again, guys, I'll have to do this and these from this to that, going to the upside, you feel me, guys? So now you have what? You have like a little bit of that structure because it like correspond with everything that you see right here, you feel me, guys? So you can have a little bit of correction, then we go to the upside. So from the daily, we go into the 4 hour, like analyzing on all time frame, guys, it will help you. It helps a lot, ask me. So when you come to this time frame, guys, you can just adjust there and there. You don't have to adjust everything. Just those small things, like small things matters when it comes to the market. So okay, I'll just put it like this. So now, guys, based on looking at the 4 hour, you could see now we are having another thing. Like price went up with an impulse. So this is a correction. Like price can do these, guys. It can go to that level. We come down to this level, and then we do what? And then we shoot to this new height. You can never know, guys. You just have to be patient with price and like just observe, like check the next moves, things like that. You feel me, guys? So that's a simple thing. You need to just like break this thing up, break it in your mind. Like if you can like break it in your mind, then I don't know. You see, so like now I was on the what? I was on the 4 hour. So from the 4 hour, I have to rush to the 1 hour and see what the 1 hour is saying. Based on the 1 hour, I feel like, you see, guys, where price was, right, which is here, price can go to that same level, because we once reached that level before. And where did we reach? Like we were from here going up. So if you can check, price is almost is like it's almost having the what similar move. So we can reach this level. So when we reach this level, we'll wait for the market to decide. It's either we break and we go to the higher heights, or we reject that level. So let's go to the M15 and see what's happening. But I know there's a lot of noise in the M15, yeah, as I said. So okay, but then as this is the M15, all I have to do is what? I just adjust my trend. If you were to check, right, guys, trading using patterns within patterns, we could see that okay, here we had a what? We had a pattern, which was the bullish flag. So bullish flag is when price is buying. So within that bullish flag, I had a 1, 2, 3. And again, there's it was what? It was a pattern. So with this pattern right now, one thing I could say, okay, looking at DXY, I might be having my buys there, stop losses always there. So I'll be entering this trade with the buy. And if I were to hold on the 1 hour, it looks like that. And it's not something which I could say I didn't expect. I did expect it because I've shown you how price moved previously. You understand, guys? I've shown you how price moves previously. So, guys, this one, it was what you called it was DXY for you guys. So after DXY, let's see which one can we go to. Okay, let's go to Euro USD. Let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD. So okay, guys, Euro USD, as always, guys, weekly time frame. Like the weekly time frame is the best time frame that you can use to like get your stuff good. But then as you gain experience and everything in the game, you can like now feel comfortable trading on the smaller time frames. You can like feel comfortable trading in the small time frames, because like smaller time frames are good when you know what you're doing. Understand, guys? That's my advice to you. So okay, this is Euro USD. So as I said, I just focus on the current market price. You see, so we have these, and then again, guys, we have these as the height. And the last level that I could say I have is this one. Remember, everything that's happening here, it happened on the what? It happened on the weekly. So okay, guys, let me show you something, right? One thing about you guys is you always want to see things that are picture perfect. So once you see things that are picture perfect, that's not the way to do things. Not everything will be picture perfect. As here, guys, if you were to check, we had what? And head and shoulder setup. So if you were an investor, I think you could have capitalized at this move. You could have capitalized at this move. Why? Because it was a simple head and shoulder setup. But then just because you don't want to see it, I can't blame you. You understand? I can't blame you because you don't want to see it. You're just sleeping on yourself. So again, guys, we have that level there. So from the daily, from the weekly, we go to the daily. It's not done, when you get to the daily. So on that daily, guys, taking a trend from that height going down, I feel like price was respecting everything. So the reason this trend line can't break here, guys, is like the trend line, it couldn't work. Sometimes stop forcing trend lines where they don't even fit. Again, you have this one. So if you can check, this one did fit nicely because it had all accurate touches. So with this one, we had a problem when we reached this level. But someone who is in wise, he could have done a different thing. They could have like done a different thing. So again, guys, if you can check where price is right now, guys, you have a what do you call a pattern, eh? So here's the pattern 1, 2, 3. So you're having a pattern inside what's happening right now. Again, here's it. So from these, we have to move to the 4-hour. We have to move to the 4-hour. We are cruising nicely. So okay, on the 4-hour, we're just gonna do this thing. We're just gonna fix there and there. So if you were to check this thing, you see how it is, guys. It's just like this. So if price that happens, it comes down, you're coming to that level. So that's the what? That's the 4-hour. So from the 4-hour, I have to like change again from the 4-hour. Now I'm going to the 1-hour. So we are more focused on these now. So okay, on the 1-hour, truly speaking, price is showing you potential of like, okay, I might drop again, because it just creates some patterns, some weird patterns, because if you were to check again, let's check if price came down with an impulse. Price came down with an impulse, So if price came down with an impulse, so what does this say? Like this might be just a drop for me, because so with this one, you're just gonna have to wait, But then if the wait is worth it, you need to understand the target that will be reached. Okay, so here's the possibilities and the probabilities. So the possibility is if price does something like this, and then like it decides to come down, create another flag break, go down. You see, so this is number one. You feel me? Okay, so this is number one. Like this is the first thing that I'm thinking of right now. It's like, okay, if it plays out like this, all right, it's fine. So as the possibilities, and now you have to have the probabilities, guys, because if it doesn't form like this, right, we will have to see price at least coming to this level, or we can expect these. You see, where's the thing? We can expect this price. Let's say price touched here, and then price decides to do what? To go up. So you need to like always have expectations, you feel me, guys? But then like now the setup that I could say I can take, it'll be the what selling one. But then you have to wait for what confirmation and say set your stop loss tight, ungazoqala market, and then like that's your target. You see, so you just have to set your stop loss tight and like let everything go. It shall just go with the flow. You see, from where we were coming, guys, it's clean. It's like just like that. It's clean. We were coming nicely, guys, with an impulse correction. You see, we've been coming nicely. Impulse correction. So this one is just a what? This one is just a larger correction. You understand, guys? This one is just a larger correction. So like once you see those things, guys, you can never like unsee them. I've been like seeing them for the longest time for me. So man, once I see it, so okay, guys, I'm done. That was Euro USD. So now I have to go to UND AUD, man. AUD. Let me check AUD and ZD. Okay, AUD and ZD. So guys, you should go check this video out on my YouTube channel. You should go check the video out on my YouTube channel. So now guys, we are on the we are on the AUD and ZD. As always, we start on the weekly. So the weekly, I feel like this one is interesting, because the weekly, which is the bigger one, it's just some correction. Higher height, lower low. Guys, you need to understand, like you need to just analyze sometimes and like don't check your whatever it is. Like let's say you analyze today, Friday you check which one you got right, which one you didn't. So again, guys, if you can check, we have these ones here, and then you still have those levels. So on this one, I'll have to move to the daily. Understand, guys? So as I'm moving to the daily, check how the daily was moving. The daily was moving in a funny way, to be honest, guys, because if you were to check again, okay, it shows me that that was an uptrend. Nice one. So the uptrend, it had these. You see how it is? This is how it is. You see how nice is it, guys? So right now, price has to move in these formation. If price is doing a correction or something like that. So what is this? These are the power of the trends, power of trend lines. So okay, again, guys, we go to the 4-hour. So when I'm in the 4-hour, okay, let's check it out. It's interesting, this one. On the 4-hour, guys, I hope everyone could see. We had this structure, I just keep calling it structure, even though our patterns, guys. Sorry for that. I'm just used to it, So okay, now you had something like that. So when you have something like that, so that's the 4-hour. It's nothing yet. We go to the what? We go to the 1-hour. The 1-hour, that's where you see the real stuff, So on this one, you can even go to the entry type. So on the 1-hour, could have entered the trade because of this. You understand? Because of this formation or this pattern. But then the first target, which is the take profit, it will be around these levels, because that's the percentage, highest percentage of these, So okay, it's fine. So on the entry type, we go to the what? We go to the M15. We need to expect a bearish flag, So that's the reason we entered. So yeah, as we go to the M15, which is this one, right, guys? You could see here's the white bearish flag that we were looking at. So once we have the bearish flag, we're going to do what? We're going to like now execute position. We should have executed there. Stop loss, tight stop loss, take profit target should be there. After like doing this, then you can go to your 1-hour, chillax on your 1 hours, relax with friends, like enjoy every moment, There's like you had your analysis like this. You need to like start analyzing like what you need to start analyzing like a king. You feel me? Like the day you start analyzing like a king is the day you like feel the vibes, guys. Because this is how it is. So okay, now you have to move, man. We keep moving. We're moving to the next one. Let me see which one can I take. All right, let's try German 30. German 30. But then guys, the approach that I have when I'm trading German 30, when I'm trading Nasdaq, I approach the market in a different way, you know. So trading German 30 is I'll start on the 4 hour. Most of the time, the approach is different, you know. So I'll just stick to the current structure when I'm analyzing these, you know. So okay, guys, I have these on German 30, and I have these on the low, and this is the what? This is the 4 hour time frame, you know. So I had that thing, I had that what do you call? I had that pattern of structure, whatever it is. So from the 4 hour, we have to head to the 1 hour. You know, so we have to we have to come to the 1 hour. So based on checking the 1 hour and based on knowing the structure on how the market moves, I could say we have some things which are like we have something interesting. You see, we have something interesting here. So if you were to check, right, guys, using just your simple strategy, which is trend, right, you could have seen that, okay, here you have these, you know. So having that and like on the low having these, so what did price do right there? Price showed you that, okay, we did give you a break and a correction. So most of the time, those who don't understand, we enter on the corrections, you know. So these correction managed to give me this drop. So the same correction is getting formed again, which is here. So what do you think it will give you, you know? So if this one managed to give me this drop and now we're on the same, don't you think the one will give you the same thing? You know, I felt like trading is just more of like you thinking, you know, this is how it is, you know, so that will be my target. So and I'll be done on this time frame, you feel me? Because you've seen the pattern. You get what I'm saying, guys? You've seen the pattern. So you seeing the pattern, you need to understand that like the same structure, which is here. So if we were to check this structure here, that structure here, and the current structure, it's the same thing. You understand? It's the same thing. You know, guys, that's the same thing if you were to check it at the end of the day. So, okay, I had someone say we should analyze GBP, JPY. It's been time since I saw this pair. Okay, GBP, JPY. GBP, JPY, let's go. So, okay, GBP, JPY, it's a, so what do you call it? It's a currency, right? So I'll start on the weekly. So with GBP, JPY, these had to be the lowest low, and it happens that the highest height was broken. You see, highest height was broken. So when the highest height was broken, we're gonna work on the structure that we have. We have the low here, and we had the high here, which price broke, you know. So a lot is going on in this chart, guys. A lot is going on. So from the weekly, we're gonna go to the daily. Smaller things are the ones which will cost you in the market. So our question right now, based on looking at these, is was this a fake breakout? So if it was a fake breakout, I'll be expecting something like drop, correction, and after the correction part, it will change everything, you know. So we can be expecting what we can expect. We can be expecting our next new moves. Stop loss, take profit tight, you know. So this is if it happens, you know. But then remember, you need to also think of like different stuff, you feel me? Like you need to think of like different stuff. But at the end of the day, the real target has to be there. You see how we see those things, that's why we never unsee them. It can take days, right? But then I promise you, based on how I look at it, I'm saying it will drop, you know? Like it's just a matter of psychology, guys, you know? Like I use my brains most of the time, you know. I don't sleep on my brains. I keep using my brains. So like this thing is just a thing within me, man. You know, Blade come record a YouTube video, but so it's just a thing, you feel me, guys? So I'll remove everything so we continue with the analysis. So there it was just me showing you what might happen. So you need to go to the 4 hour and see what might happen. Understand, guys? Let's go to the 4 hour and see what might happen. So on the 4 hour, guys, you could see that maybe the trend line that we are having, which is this one, maybe it's just a false one, you know. But I think price is doing what I want, you know, because it's like a little bit forming the things that I want. So with this one, I can conclude that okay, guys, you know what, you can it's safe, you know, it's safe to like place selling positions on it. So we're gonna go to the 1 hour. As you could see, there's a head and shoulder setup there. If you can see it, once you see it, as I said, you can unsee it. That's the head and shoulder setup. Now it's even on the entry type. And like the entry type that we in is the reduced risk entry. Now it's the risk entry that one. So this is how we have it. So when it's like that, I'm going with short, you know, so we're gonna execute from that level when price opens, stop loss tight, take profit number one, it's here, take profit number two is there. And then you can go to your 4 hours, chill with friends. For me, chill with friends, like you're done, man. You're just like done, just like that. You see? So guys, this is just the definition of simplicity. You know, like whenever I explain the market, I make sure the next person understands best, like understand better. You know, that's the whole point. You know, I don't wanna be seen as that guy who make things difficult. You know? Like if I were to teach you forex, guys, and you don't see consistency in yourself, then you're the problem. You know, because I've been on these things. You know, guys, I've been backtesting this strategy. Like sometimes I feel like it's just you, man. If you've been following me and you don't see any change in your trading, hey man, I don't know what to say. So okay guys, as we done with GBP, JPY, let's get another pair that we can like rock, you know. I don't know what I can analyze. I don't have anything in my mind, you understand? Like I need something in my mind that I can like analyze. I just need something. Let me see. Let me think of a pair that maybe I could like analyze now. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here's BTC USD. Here's the BTC USD. You see, so guys, this is BTC USD. So on BTC USD, guys, I'll start on the weekly. And like one thing I love about BTC USD right now, it's like it's moving, you know, it's moving. Yeah, BTC USD is in the move, like flowing. For what I'm saying, it's cruising. It's nice. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my network here, guys. I feel like my network is tripping. Okay, so this is BTC USD. So on the BTC USD, guys, highest height previously broken, higher height of the market, lower low. So now we're going to the what? To the daily. So on the daily, you know how many touches I need. So I had more than 3 touches, which I'm satisfied with, because that's the one, like that's one thing that I want. So on the 4 hour, we have it like that. We need to go to the 1 hour, you know, because there isn't much that's happening, to be honest. So again, as you know, I'm a man of structures, guys, you know, with BTC USD. So we have it like this. And again, on the height, I have it like that. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to do something like this, you know. I'm always expecting price to do something like this. And then like when we're done doing something like that, so now you know. If you don't know, forget about it. So now you're having something like this so that it can do what I always stick to my analysis. The reason I want that thing is because I'm expecting Bitcoin to sell. So if I was expecting Bitcoin to like buy, I wouldn't have something like that, you know, guys. So this was just a touch up, guys, on the pairs that I did. But then I'm gonna come with another video. It's me, man, under the goat, guys. I'm signing out. Guys, if this video reaches 10K in like first week, I'll drop more content.